Can't believe my little channel now has 10,000 subscribers. Thank you all for your support. I thought it was time to celebrate with a new intro. I never thought in a million years that my channel would get so many subscribers. In 2015, I opened a shop in Lancashire selling handmade goods and offering a variety of craft workshops. The YouTube channel and its videos were initially for people who had attended workshops, as a reminder of the techniques and the products used. I also found it was a very handy refresher for myself, for when I had not run a particular workshop in a while. I dabble in a variety of crafts, from mixed media and paint pouring to polymer clay and bookbinding, and everything in between, and ran workshops on many of those. So the YouTube channel was a useful resource to aid my terrible memory. Sadly, I closed the shop in late 2019, just before the pandemic hit. I became interested in restoring vintage sewing machines when a lady who attended our sewing workshops, not run by me as I can't sew for toffee, mentioned she'd bought a new machine to bring to the workshops, as her old one was heavy and temperamental. She mentioned her husband was going to take the old machine to the tip, so I asked if I could have it, to take apart to use in a steampunk assemblage. I soon realised what a marvel of engineering these machines were, and decided to restore it instead. To be honest, it didn't take much, a little cleaning, and plenty of oil, and it slowed like new. That's when the bug hit. Since then, I've rescued and brought back to life countless vintage sewing machines. I must apologise for not posting videos on a regular basis. I've recently started a new job, which involves early starts and long hours. Also, I don't want to post videos for the sake of posting them. I want to create content that is interesting and useful. It would get boring if I posted a video every time I restored a Singer 15. I have plenty of machines to work on in the future, which brings me to this. I need your opinions. I was recently given this old girl by someone who used the treadle base to make a console table. Sacrilege, I know. She's an 1892 fiddle base VS2, so is one of the oldest machines I've worked on. It was sat under a workbench, covered in grease and sawdust. I've started to clean it up, but as you can see, parts are very worn and rusty. So, do I clean it up as best I can and leave it original? Strip it right back and paint it back to original? This is my least favourite option, as the decals for this would be hard to find and really expensive here in the UK. Or strip it and give it a custom steampunk paint job. This is my favourite option, as it gives me some artistic licence, and you know how I love my steampunk. Please let me know in the comments section below what you think. Once again, I'd like to thank you for your continued support, and if you're new here, welcome, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I promise I'll have new videos soon. Thanks for watching.